Yes, up now. Last game for the Rangers proved to be a W. And we saw them turn things around in the third of 4 here after dropping the first two. Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. 1 and 2. They pull off the double play.
You have to love great defense. I mean, it's an unbelievable effort right there and a way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. Take a moment here to look at that lineup for the Blue Jays. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Jays, that puts them up on the board. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that. Here's how the Rangers stack up defensively.
The defense going to be critical in this game. They're going to have to make the routine play and some of the spectacular plays as well against this very difficult lineup.
Swing, ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
Blue Jays just continue to do damage. They're flying around the bases today.
And he offers at the circle change. This is 0-1.
Well, they're not wasting time today. They're coming out strong in the first and making a serious statement.
What a way to start the ball game. You got a chance to put this thing away maybe very early.
Well, they showed up to play. There's no question about it. They want to get up early and try to run away with it.
Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Well, that's the kind of first inning you want. Big early runs. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Pollard has a turn in the box. He'll start us out here in the second. See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Well, the 0-1 count means a lot in this game, and obviously we've seen it. 5 guys retired after he's gone 0-1 in the count.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
Well, the second inning, he's run into a little bit of a problem right here, Gary. Over 20 pitches, and that's certainly going to come off the back end of this game, so don't expect him to go deep.
And the changeup, 1 and 2 now.
Gary, he's a very aggressive hitter on a 1-2 count. He's going to swing at that borderline pitch. So I'm going to try to expand the strike zone right here.
Breaking ball misses for 2-2.
A curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Texas trying to get back into a position to challenge. Great to have you with us here tonight. These fans here at the ball yard dealing with some pretty frigid weather. They're bundled up. And here we've got Coleman to hit. We'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Swings at that breaking ball, but misses. It's 0-1. Going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch type. He's going his way so far. First time up, he got the single that came up. Hernandez.
You know, he might want to go to the 4-seam fastball again, but after the hit he gave up the last time, he may want to wait for the right time in the count to go there.
Last time with that single he hit, he didn't drive in any runs. But right now, with the man on second, he's definitely looking to produce.
There's a swing, a ball hit well deep into right center field. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Steve, he knocks in a 3-run homer. They lead by 6. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there. All right, now Toronto's going to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
He sends this one in the air towards center. That's one down. The Rangers' schedule looks like this. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. The Yankees coming to town, kicking off a homestand. That should be a great series. They really match up well. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they continue the homestand with a series that should be good. The Detroit Tigers. So an important part of the schedule for them, and they'll be glad to spend a good portion of that at home. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Talk about a big-time lead. Wow, 7-run advantage here after that solo shot.
Blue Jays just continue to do damage. They're flying around the bases today.
And starts him out here. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Out number 2. Quick moment here. Look at the teams who are doing the most yard work. Brought to you, as always, by State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. the Yankees second, the Red Sox third, fourth, the Angels, and we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
Well, if you bought a ticket to come watch this game, let's hope you bought one in fair territory somewhere in the outfield, because these two teams can really hit the long ball.
Here's the first pitch. And a big rip at that one and falls behind 0-1. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, I think it's the circle change that we've been seeing him going with quite a bit in this one. He's using it pretty often.
He's going to try to stretch it. And with two down, they've got a man on board.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
First count on DeJesus. Here it comes. Swing sends this one on the line to right center. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. Here's Laurie going to try to score. And he gets there all the way from first.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Dixon at the plate. This is a potent offense on the field right now, really dominating. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And another hit. Oh, my, this clinic's just beginning. And DeJesus is home.
Well, a lot of hitters like that ball middle in, but middle off the plate, that's a tough pitch to hit. It tells you just how strong this guy is to be able to fight that pitch off to get that hit.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. This is a potent offense on the field right now, really dominating. Hernandez gets set and delivers. There's a swing and a shot. High, deep, straightaway center field. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. So they're finally set down, but not before they have a big inning punctuated by two big home runs. Toronto's still up big. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. Browning gets a turn here. Let's take a look at how this pitcher is. Been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speeds. When you're in the batter's box, it can create a lot of havoc for the hitter. He's done a great job of that today.
Yeah, for the most part, he's been keeping the hitters guessing, not knowing or anticipating what pitch they're going to get. He's able to change it up no matter what the count.
Last time up, flew up. Fetterman is going to come on and pitch now as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike one.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the ninth to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
Swung on and popped way up high. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number one.
Let's take a look at some of the rankings in the American League and really where the Rangers sit right now. Fourth in doubles, fifth in ERA. They also show up in the top 5 in home runs in their league. So the power is a major part of this club's offense, that ability to bang it over the wall.
Now the first pitch. Looks at one, that's in there for a strike.
Look, Gary, with one out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the ninth.
Strike that time, and it's 0-2.
He gets 2 quick strikes on the hitter, but he can't be too selective now. He's got to go right at him.
Swing and a miss, slider, 2 down.
But Gary, he's not messing around, going right at him on the 0-2 count. He didn't waste anything. He just went right for the jugular.
And we've got Guerrero batting, wearing the collar thus far. He deals in there for a strike.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. You have the countdowns there. You only need 4 outs left to win this game.
Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch. Didn't get the strike.
Can't connect there. Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about a big rip at such a slow pitch, comes up empty.
Air ball, strike 3 called. Side is retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Toronto not letting this lead go. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup. 2 up. Dixon at the plate. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now. I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team with runners in scoring position. That batting average, driving in runners, this lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient, they let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. He bounced out his last time. And he starts him out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, you're running out of time in this one. Need to give your offense some chance to try to come back in this game. They've got a lot of room to make up. If they're standing out in the field, it's not going to help.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. It's Colon at the plate. Trying again here, just for 3 thus far.
Gary, outstanding effort from the Blues today. They showed up to play right from the...
All right, here's our player of the game.
Well, after he hit that first home run, you wouldn't think the pitcher would throw him something in the same exact spot. But lo and behold, he did. And he put a great swing on it and hit it out of the ballpark for his second home run. Great sign of consistency and also of the player.
And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had It's going to be Blanco now. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a big breaker for a called strike. A win in their last contest for the Jays. Now in the third of this three-game set, they'll try to go for the sweep against Tampa Bay. They're trailing in this ball game right now, but they want to keep the options open. Two right-handers warming up.
Well, they have to bring somebody in who's not just coming in to get work, but let the guy come in and shut the door and try to give the offense a chance to come back.
Watches that one for a called strike. Nothing in two. The offense showed up in a big way in that last game.
Yeah, 6-run lead. Those things usually hold up.
Day settling in. Got to be effective. You got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. Your take, guys.
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely leaning towards that slider a little more than he usually does.
You know, John, in addition, I'm not sure why he hasn't gone to the changeup more. I mean, I think we've seen him use it very well in the past. I'm going to be watching for it now, but I think that's where he needs to go.
Hit sharply towards the hole, and it's caught by DeJesus. And something to look forward to this Tuesday. It'll be the Washington Nationals playing on the road. It'll be in Atlanta, the Battle of Braves at Turner Field. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock Eastern. And it's Bowen batting. He's the best base stealer, leading the ball club in steals. And there's the third out. They pick up a run on 3 hits. Tonight, a big inning, though, as they leave the bases loaded. Yep, in the batter's box. We'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Hit up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. You have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
It's going to be DeJesus. He's the team's most walked batter. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And this rolls all the way to the wall. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box. It looked like he might have been guessing down there.
I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. You got to pitch over the heart of the plate. You took advantage of it. Well, not a good situation to find yourself facing right here on the mound, Gary.
Swinging a roller towards the hole. And there's one. And he throws it away. The first runs in easily. Oh, that opens up the path to home. And so he comes home. That ties the ball game. Oh, and it looked like from up here, he may have wrenched that knee a little. That is not a good sign. They brought him into the game now because of that injury.
It's tough going off the bench. You know, you don't anticipate playing, but now you got to step in, get that energy going, and make plays when the ball hits you.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Oh, great job by this lineup. They have really put the production on here.
Well, they bounced right back and tied this baby up with that one, Gary.
There's a swing and a liner. And that gets through for a base hit. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position.
There he goes towards second. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. Here's the pitch. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. That one's caught.
The hitter was hoping this ball would go foul and out of play. Right fielder stayed with it all the way, making a nice catch in foul territory.
Anaga is the batter. Two outs and a man on first. Here it comes. Swings, puts it in play, fielded by Blanco. And there's the third out. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. Even game here in Toronto. Hecht is the batter now.
Now we've seen Delgado's confidence grow throughout this game.
See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Well, when he doesn't do well on the first pitch, he doesn't do well. He's given up 3 hits in this game when he has not gotten the first pitch strike over the plate.
One down. Look at the teams with the lowest opponent batting average for the last 10, brought to you by State Farm. The Angels, #1. The A's, 2nd. The Blue Jays, 3rd. Indians, 4th. And the Mariners, 5th.
Well, these teams right here are tough to face because they just do not give up many base hits. And
Had a double his last time up. First, there he goes, headed for third. That one goes foul. The pitch. Back up the middle. It is through, and the go-ahead runs on board. And the throw, and he's in there.
You know, sometimes ball placement is important. He hit the ball in the right spot, and he thought to himself, I'm going to, and he thought it coming out of the batter's box.
May have been a little element of surprise there, the fact he took off, Steve, and decided he was going to get 2 right out of the box.
Well, that's why speed is such an important asset. It can help you steal bases, score runs, and this time it helped take the extra base.
Guest is the batter. Well, let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
His fastball's been put in.
Swung on line to right center field. That one is down. That should bring home Laurie. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And he scores, and they take the lead.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
Yep, at the plate. Getting out in front any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
That 2-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit.
Hey, he's trying to steal third. Line drive fouled off towards first. And he fouls off another one.
So even though you're in the defensive mode like this batter is, there's still no guarantee you're not going to strike out. 0-2 count, very difficult not to strike out, but he's doing everything he can. He took that low pitch to foul it off. Let's see what happens here.
Hullard has the turn in the one. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these. Oh, he's going to try to steal third. It's fouled off.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
Oh, there he goes. A swing and a foul off to the right side.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as a K.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Braves batting now. Ground out victim last time through. And the run is in. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
Toronto's offense creating multiple opportunities. And here we've got Coleman to hit. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now, each player feeding off the other. Boulevard throws to first, side is retired. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, and if you're just tuning in, Rogers Center, that's where we are in ideal weather here in Toronto. He's number 1 in runs scored in the league. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. There he goes for second. Hit that one right back up the middle. And he throws in time for the force at second. Great out. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. Boulevard up now. 0 for 1 thus far. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. We're in the home stretch now. State Farm presents a look at what the Eastern Division race looks like. It's the Blue Jays in first. It's the Red Sox. In third place, it's the Yankees. Orioles fourth. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
The Rays came in hoping to pick things up and maybe move forward a little bit, but unfortunately, a repeat disappointing year where they've struggled again this season.
Gans gets a turn here. Grounded out his last time through. And the first pitch. And this is bounced foul to the left side. The pitch doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
He fouls that one off. Oh! Oh, 1-2 pitches high and hard. That one misses. 2-2. Hit in the air to left center. That's one away. Now we got a moment here to look at the teams leading the way in ERA. Brought to you by State Farm. The Twins, number 1. Blue Jays in second. The Angels third. Fourth, the Red Sox. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Pitching is the name of the game. You see where they rank in ERA. They've had a very successful season so far this year. The pitchers are getting the job done.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Even if the hitter swings at that pitch right there, there's not much he's able to do with it.
Fastball got him 2 down.
Well, it made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
We've got Edlison in the box. Walked in his last plate appearance. The pitch. Oh! Swung on and fouled away. Keeps it down that time. 0-2.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Change up got him, and the side is retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Again, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Muller is batting. He'll lead off the bottom half of the sixth. And we've got Helton batting. He'll be the pinch hitter.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can.
That swung on, hit on the ground. And one away. Graves is the batter. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. Here's the first one. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
One of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, is somebody they've really come to rely upon.
That one goes foul. The pitch lined up the middle, and in there, he's 2 for 3 today. He's going to try to stretch it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Rays. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. They'll face a rival with their AL East division, the New York Yankees. That's a 3-game series. Their homestand continues with another team, the Los Angeles Angels. Lots of home games. That's always a good thing. And here we've got Coleman to hit. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
Well, guys, you look at that four-seamer. It's been hit 3 times.
You know, the hits he's gotten off that pitch you mentioned, John, it's not how we wanted to have this play out. He hasn't been shelled by any means, but he certainly has turned in better performances in the past than this one.
2 down here in the inning. The runner's tagging from first.
Oh, it's a great pitch right there. The pitcher wanted the double play. He goes down in the zone, but they're not able to get the runner at second.
And that's one, Steve, where the pitcher actually should have won that battle, but isn't lucky enough to get the double play.
See if they can take advantage of it now.
It's Colon at the plate. And one of the top 10 averages right now. Anaga up now.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
He bounced out his last time. Ground out victim last time through. Long will be the pinch hitter.
With 2 runners on base and a chance for a big inning, they're going to the pinch hitter, trying to see if they can't generate some offense this inning.
This is that fastball already 0-2.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Oh, and there they go. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Oh. There he goes towards third. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Toronto 5, Camp 3. It's going to be blown now. He'll lead off the 7th inning. Grove is called up. He'll be pitching. As the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
We're going to the bullpen right here. That's his chest move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Here in the 7th inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right now. Don't wait. You know, the pressure mounts. Plus, you get late in the game, you're going.
That swung on and flied to right. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
A lot of good baseball being played in the American League. Let's take a look at where the Tampa Bay Rays sit in the rankings right now. 4th in triples, 7th in stolen bases. And this offense, that ability to drive the ball, a real asset to them. Doubles machine, ranked in the top 10 in doubles.
Hey, what's a shot here? Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. 1 down. And it's Bowen batting. Grounded out his last time through. Runner at first with 1 down. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, curveball. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. He dives. Oh, what a play! Reeled that one in. You'll get a tip of the glove from the pitcher for that play.
Boy, he has great instincts, this guy, a feel for the game, picking the ball up off the bat immediately. That allowed him to make the catch. Yeah, I can't blame the manager here, playing the percentages, bringing in the right-handed hitter against this lefty pitcher. Let's see if it pays off.
Here's one, hit very well deep. That one's grabbed, side retired. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. Blue Jays still out in front. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Garrett Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Descent, swung on, liner to right, and he makes the catch. One away. Here's a look at the American League wildcard standings brought to you by State Farm. Time running out now for some of these teams. Red Sox in first place. In second place, the Yankees. In third, the Rangers. The Mariners, fourth place. Fifth place, the Royals. And wrapping up the list, it's the White Sox.
Well, they win their division, but we've got a great race for the wild card here. And these teams going to duke it out to the end. And very interesting race to see who becomes the 4th team in the playoffs.
Tries to turn on that one, but he misses. Strike 1.
Well, anytime you see that breaking ball and you know it's going to be down and away, the only way you can hit it is if you have to be looking for it. You have to negate any other pitch he throws and just sit on that one. Still a tough pitch to hit, and he couldn't come through.
And with 2 strikes on him now, Brett Laurie will choke up a little bit. Swing and a rocket toward short. 2 men have been put away. Let's have a look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm, how the teams stack up in hitting. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Royals, second. In third, the Yankees. Tigers, fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, pretty much top to bottom in this lineup. You're talking about a circular lineup. It doesn't matter where anyone's hitting. They all can put the ball in play. Middle of the lineup's got some pop. Everyone on this team can hit. All the hitting coach does is step back, relax, and watch this team go to work.
Takes a swing at that 0-1 pitch. The curve is in there for strike 2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. And nothing across here in the top of the inning. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. It's Cust at the plate. He homered back in the third. Now the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Called strike on the outside corner to 21. The 1-1 pitch. And it goes foul. On the way. And he fouls another one off.
Well, a 1-2 count that pitch on the outside part of the plate. Borderline pitch. You still don't know if it's going to be a ball or a strike. The last thing you want to do is take that pitch for a called strike 3.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Boulevard at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. Watches that one up there. Called strike 1.
I think down by 2 runs right here now, Gary. I think that you've really got to look at trying to get some big hits. You need that clutch hit. You need somebody to walk into it and try. You know the pitcher's going to throw strikes. You know he's going to try not to walk anybody, so be more aggressive.
That one swung on its line, and he drops it. Season winding down. Here's what the Blue Jays have on tap. Tonight, their final game with Tampa Bay. They had some scores to settle as they look to erase recent struggles. Baltimore Orioles will be hosting. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. After that, they face a rival within their AL East division. The Red Sox hosting that one. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. Gans is the batter now. Flew out last time. Goodwood hits it right back up through the pitcher. Throw on to first, side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Blue Jays still out in front. Cleanup batter, you'll up next. Epps settles in. He'll start things off, bottom half, 8th inning. And the first pitch. There's the swing. This ball is crunched deep into straightaway center. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. And we've got Helton batting. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the delivery. Swings and misses at the curve, 0-1. That one fouled off by Helton. And Helton, yet another foul ball.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
Swing and a liner to right center. And that's a base hit. Helton on board at first. With this break, here are the teams that have been piling up the runs courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, the Yankees second, Royals held the 3rd spot, 4th the Red Sox, and we've got the Twins who are number 5.
Well, you talk about a high-octane offense. This team is number 1 in all of baseball in runs scored. And how do they do it? Any way you can imagine. Take the ball out of the ballpark, yeah, they get that one done. Get on base, steal a base, score on a single, yeah, they'll do that too. You name it, they do it. That's why they cross home plate better than anyone in baseball.
He's running towards second. He sends this one in the air towards center. 2 away. And here we've got Coleman to hit. He flew out his last time up. Elton's on first. Collier will grab a bat and hit here.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
It is foul. It was that close to being gone. He's running, heading for second. Swung on line to right center field. That should be a base hit.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit.
It's Colon at the plate. Drew a walk his last time.
Well, with the lead right here, don't be surprised if we see the runner on first going. I think that he has enough speed to make it. And even if they throw it away, you got a chance to pick up a run.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul to the right. He'll start us out here. The last inning of regulation. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Duckworth will be the new pitcher as Toronto brings him into close. Curveball taken for a strike. The count's 0-2.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it. Force them to get a base hit right here. Force them to put it in play. Throw strikes.
Pops him up. Catch is made.
Well, one out here in the ninth inning. They still need two, so they need to get people on and advance base runners. Do what they have to do to get runners in scoring position and hope they run into that clutch base hit here.
We've got Edelson in the box. Struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
That cut fastball just ran inside on the hitter's hands. He had no chance to even get out and swing at it. Tough pitch.
Swinging a high jumper towards the hole. On to first, that's out number 2.
Their hope is dwindling right now. Down by 2, 1 out left to play with, and they're going to have to try to come up with some big hits right here to try to win this one, Gary.
It's going to be Blanco now. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Swing and a fly ball, and this might be it. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Well, Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Come to that point where we take a look back and say, who made a difference? Here's our player of the game.
Well, coming into the game, you told someone you're going to get 2 hits today, you'd be very happy. The average goes up, and everything else is good for you. But the bottom line is, those 2 hits were the reason this team won the game, and it shows because he's our player of the game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Well, no question about it. They get